Now, if you have reached this part, then basically where you have successfully verified the specific heat of water. Now we go with the metal. So for this case, we actually do the same thing. We do the same process. We use the calorimetry as our material to verify or to prove the specific heat capacities of any material, whether that's a liquid or a solid. So in that case, for a solid, you have to choose either an unknown metal 1, unknown metal 2, depends on your case, on your choice rather. I'll give the option to you. So after you are able to choose a liquid, you have to choose your own mass. If I were you, I will be using a mass that is multiples of 10 or 5 because it's easy to eliminate. You also have to choose a specific temperature. Um, it would be better if the temperature is at high temperature. Now, once you were able to choose and manipulate the masses and temperature, you now go with the liquid. There will be a prompt here that will allow you to click next. For the liquid, you have to choose water. Do not choose any other liquids, just water. Choose the mass that you intend to measure. Better to use multiples of 5 or 10, as I was saying before. You use a temperature at room temperature. It's better that way to really show the comparison between the temperature of the metal versus temperature of the water. Now, after that, there's a prompt here that will ask you to run the experiment. You click start, and eventually, once the metal has been transferred to the calorimeter, eventually at some point, the temperature of both will reach the same temperature. The temperature will stop to rise or will stop to um descend. So in that case, it means to say that both materials, the solid and the liquid, have reached thermal equilibrium. So after recording all your data, so you have to record all the masses, temperature of both, and the final temperature. You use the same concept. We use the concept of law of conservation of energy. Q gained is equal to Q lost. However, in this case, we change the water to Q of the unknown metal is equal to Q of the uh instead of ethanol we use water, so we use water here. And you have to show how to calculate the specific heat capacity of the unknown metal using the same process. And afterwards, what you just have to do is to answer the questions, um, succeeding questions of this form. And as I was saying, for those who submitted their innovation video, there's no need for you to write a practical report about this activity. You automatically have 7 as your score. For those who did not submit any videos, I'm so sorry to say, but you have to write the practical report um, with a remaining groupmate if that groupmate did not join as well. Well, in the case that your groupmates joined and you are the only ones who did not join at all, then you have to do the practical report alone.